Welcome back to the classroom. Come on in, no late pass required. Today is a little bit of a special video here. For starters, we are going to be reacting to Stranger Things Season 4, Episode 1, titled The Hellfire Club. But as you can tell, I'm joined by one of my good buddies here who is currently living with us for the summer. And so he has not seen this yet. I have seen this once. Which means that I'm not necessarily an expert on this, but I will say that I have been obsessing hard and I cannot wait to show this man right here. Very excited about this. Feel free to say hi here.
Hello. Yeah, I saw season 3. I've been very behind. Recently, a couple weeks ago, last month maybe.
It was like last week that we finished this up.
It was like last week we finished it up.
Yeah.
So I was very unwell. So I've been told that this is gonna make me more unwell. He claims we're friends, but I'm not so sure. But yeah, I'm excited. Everybody and their grandmother has been talking about this to the point where I was made fun of at work because one of the other teachers told me I hadn't caught up. So.
Yes. By the way, yes, this is another teacher here, so
we travel in packs.
Kind of lovingly referring to him as the co-teacher at this point, because at this point, that's exactly what we're doing. We're co-teaching, and so very excited to go through this. End of season 3, just as a quick little recap here. Some shit went down on Happy 4th of July as we are rolling into 4th of July as of recording this, and so a lot of things happened. We saw the battle with the sort of gelatinous
mind flare thingy.
Yep. And Elle kind of got her shit rocked.
Yeah, that was kind of unsettling because that was the first time I'd ever seen her get her ass kicked, and I'm like, she's not supposed to get her ass kicked. No. Like, life is, she gets her ass kicked by life, but like physically, she's not supposed to get her ass kicked. And that was kind of depressing.
Obviously, her abilities right now are inoperable. They're not working for whatever reason. You know, they sabotaged her.
Right.
We saw kind of the story arc of Billy go through, which, you know, that was a character that had no business being redeemed and yet got a pretty decent redemption. Like, right at the last moment there.
Yeah, he took a couple to the chest, if I recall.
Yeah, he took a lot
and
to
saving his little sister, and that was. Ooh. See, I never liked him. I don't think you're ever supposed to like him.
No.
But like, I never wanted him to be the villain either.
No.
You know, he was just kind of the douchebag that like, oh, he's kind of a dick. But like, him being a straight up villain, I'm like, oh, well, even I didn't want that for you.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And obviously, like, my wife is down bad for the actor who plays
Montgomery.
She's sitting over here, by the way. You might hear her chime in every now and then because she wanted to see him react to this just as much as I want to see him react to this.
I could talk nonstop for an hour about
Yes. Oh, yeah. Dacre Montgomery is.
See, to me, he's always the. When I saw Stranger Things, was it season 2 he was in? I was like, this guy looks strangely familiar, and it wasn't until Mel told me he plays the Red Power Ranger in the remake from 2017, and I'm like,
yep.
Oh, that's why. Yeah. Wow, he's an ass.
Yeah, and you love that movie.
I do love that movie. That's like a hot take. The movie's terrible.
Yeah,
I just want to make that painfully clear. It's terrible, but I love it.
You're one of like 3 people on this planet that actually likes that movie.
Yeah, probably one of 5 to put it generously. Yeah,
and so
we have a Zoom meeting every Tuesday. You know, so.
And so, yes, obviously we have Billy try to face off against it. The rest of the gang shows up with fireworks, takes it down. Obviously we have the whole Russian story arc which
was, I have to say, that was really, not that like anything in the show isn't well written, but that could have taken a turn to like, all right, like, take it easy, guys. But like that, the political intrigues, I'm a history teacher, so that was fun for me. But like the Cold War-y stuff kind of fit nicely into the monsters from D&D Campaign from Hell, so that was kind of neat. Yeah, that whole arc was made me very unwell.
And I mean, like, Steve and Robin, we love the two of them together.
She might be one of my favorite characters.
And you
Honestly.
would not be alone in that regard, because we all love Robin, we all love Steve. I think Steve might be at the top
Steve
of
is
the
my
chart.
favorite character.
Yeah, Steve, Robin, Dustin, they're all like very high up.
I really appreciate the like little brother bromance, older brother thing that Steve and Dustin have.
Yes,
It's very entertaining.
And you know, obviously we then get we get Hopper rolling in here with Joyce, and
Just when he was about to get dead.
and unfortunately he ends up seemingly, you know, getting killed as a result of said machine as they disarm it. Joyce manages to escape. Everybody's a little upset, and the buyers end up moving.
That was wicked emotional. I was like, all right, this hurts me. I don't like
Yeah, that whole scene with Hopper's note and Elle reading it was rough.
Yeah,
it was definitely rough.
Your dear old dad. I'm like, okay,
yeah,
all right,
no,
yeah. Thank you.
No, that was definitely rough. And so, you know, at this point, he's going in pretty blind. He saw the season 4 teaser trailer, but that's about it.
No,
and
yeah, that's all I saw, and obviously,
it's got nothing.
you
have no idea.
I have no context for anything. Like, I know some things that I thought were a thing are really not a thing. So we'll see. This is kind of, I went in blind for the first season.
Yeah.
And, all right.
Yeah, very excited to see what happens next. So in the meantime, we are gonna hop right into this. So stick around. All right, season 4, episode 1, the Hellfire Club. Wonder what that's gonna be all about.
Is that I wonder if that's a reference to the X-Men, because there's a Hellfire Club in the X-Men comics. So
There's certainly a possibility. Who knows?
could be a little crossover.
Mm-hmm. You recognize that road? It was in season 1 where Elle flipped the van.
That's right. What? Why are you still around?
So if you look there, it was this is
Okay.
going back in time here.
Still. All right.
Back to the lab.
This is like an open wound.
Oh yeah. Oh, look at that, the rainbow.
Because I don't have enough trauma. Come on, show. The one thing I will say about each of the seasons, starting from the very beginning all the way up to now, is you get less time to breathe between each one.
Absolutely.
And this is like, he shaves, okay, now you suck. And I'm like, thanks, guys. I'm getting major, like, Weapon X vibes here, and I don't appreciate it.
Where do you think they got that inspiration from?
Ooh.
Yeah, something.
Gonna need an aspirin for that. Shit.
What have you done? What have you done?
Oh, Lord heaven.
Gotta love when that's the start of the first episode. We're off to a great start, everybody.
Buckle in, buddy.
Oh, hoorah.
There it is, the Hellfire Club.
Who hurt the Duffer Brothers? That's what I want to know. Like, genuinely, who hurt them?
I mean, they're just big on the 80s, my guy.
Oh, this is the 80s part. That's not, I'm saying who hurt.
OG working from home.
Ugh.
Joyce got an amazing
My
news.
heart beats still.
We love Winona Ryder in this household.
But he won't show me what he's working on.
They're so
Maybe it is
grown
for a
up.
girl.
Yeah.
Jonathan is acting weird also. I think he is just nervous about college. He is still waiting for his big letter. I hope he and Nancy get to go together. He and Jonathan like to smoke smelly plants together. Jonathan
Smelly
says the plants are super safe because they come from
Plants are
Earth,
super
but
safe.
to not tell.
Gotta have their project.
So
This is something I try not to do as a teacher anymore.
Are
you
No projects due the day before break.
I think
No.
you'll love it
That's a
here like
terrible
me.
idea.
It's something you learn very early in your
We will
career.
have the
Yes.
best hours.
He's a grown-ass man.
Yeah.
It's 10 after 30 seconds.
That's one of the lankiest kids I've ever seen in my entire life. Hellfire Club.
Mm.
Remind me, when did they become reasonable human beings?
I can't stand his dad.
Oh, his dad is a total asshole, but like,
Stereotypical, apathetic piece of... Oh,
yeah.
my man.
Ah, yes.
Tigers 86, copy that.
Yeah, she's back.
Yes, we love her.
Don't come in, I'm naked!
Just hold your horses, Dusty Bun.
Dusty Bun.
I will repent later.
And that, kids, is why you date the smart girl?
Yes.
My man.
Oh, we love Steve.
Our love life is one of labyrinthian complexity, and it's 7 in the morning. We've given this stupid crap rally.
They might be my favorite duo.
The two of them are phenomenal. Like, he went from being one of the most hated characters to being like the most adored.
You're literally quoting me to me.
Listen, the people who give advice are the ones who are worse at giving, at taking it. Like,
Mark of a teacher.
we would know that.
She said,
She returned fast times, paused at 53 minutes, 5 seconds. Do you know who pauses fast times at 53 minutes, 5 seconds? People who like boobies, Robin.
Don't say
Boobies, not a big deal. I like boobies. You like boobies. Victor likes boobies. Definitely.
I love the two of them so much.
Perfect. Is this what it's like watching your students grow up? Because this is terrifying. I don't like it.
Very terrifying. It was kind of like the time that I ran into a student that I taught during student teaching in the elevator at college.
Chrissy, I love you, babe.
She's gonna die.
You know,
Why do you say that?
I've been hurt before.
You've been hurt.
speak for all of us when I say
See, he looks like a tool, but knowing this show, he's probably gonna be pretty halfway decent.
Championship trophy!
Because Steve was a tool, but he's dangerously likable.
Oh, so much so.
You've been on the bench all year.
Oh,
Nah.
Please arrive at the point.
all right.
That's a-
Hot take. I don't really like Mike,
I don't think that's really a hot take. There's a lot of people
Okay.
who really do not like Mike.
and Ella's way too good for him.
Don't want to be popular.
Once again, not really much of a hot take
All
in that
right,
regard.
good. Well, I don't want the fandom to come
Maybe we don't
skewer me.
come to my game. Please.
Would be easier to move a D&D game than it would be to,
Move a championship high school basketball game.
yeah.
Yeah,
Carol, can I call you back?
yeah, that's not good.
Hmm.
This poor woman.
Yeah, never gets a break.
She should be a supervillain by now.
She should be.
Don't like that there's
There was, Russian stamps there.
Did you see the I'm just a bill in the background?
No, oh, shit. I didn't. Oh, that's great. Although I have seen that map 1,000 times.
And he was my hero too.
See, this is the point, like, as a teacher, I would have completely lost my stuff on that kid.
It's okay.
Oh, yeah, that kid would have been removed.
Sorry, Miss.
well, technically, you are correct.
Oh, no. Fuck that. No. I would not. No.
No, you don't give. Oh,
Don't give the
no.
don't give the class bully any sort of leeway in that regard.
Listen, I'm not saying I want the bully to get eaten or, disemboweled or anything like that, because I'm not that mean, but, like, maybe someone making fun of her.
There has a song. Almost like it's been playing on TikTok repeatedly.
Yeah.
She hates our new place, which, like, yeah, it's terrible, but
Seeing the ticks.
She's fine. Is she
Almost as if two of us
like
do those exact ticks.
Yeah.
Maybe you should find something you care about too.
Not the best way to present it, buddy.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, young buck, you have much to learn.
It's like you're a ghost or something. I know something's wrong.
He's trying to reach an olive branch out.
Yeah, something. Good luck.
The sad part is you can tell, like, he does not blame her at all.
No. I have theories, and none of them are good.
Nope.
Chrissy, did you hear me?
I'm sure you have theories, but we'll talk about that later.
At first regarded as a harmless game of make-believe, now has both parents and
So, fun fact, actually, that was a real thing.
Oh, I very much know that that was a real
Yeah.
thing. This was aggressively a real thing. I watched a documentary on it. Always gotta have a scapegoat.
And all you guys gotta do is get your Bo Peeps on and go and find one.
Where the hell have
What do you think of Eddie?
I don't know.
And I think it's way past due you give that right hand of yours a vacation and get you some well-deserved hanky.
Some well-deserved hanky-panky.
Dude, it's natural. You just don't understand Nancy.
Do you want to join Hellfire tonight?
I've seen that look. I've given my older sister that look, actually.
I'm pretty sure your older sister has given you that look.
I'll pass. You're just jealous because I have another older.
When I said I gave her that look, I made her give me that look.
Just have another male older
I really dig this girl. I mean, I got some customers. Gotta call you back. Bye.
No, you can't call me back. I'm at school.
Oh god, I'm having flashbacks.
Yeah.
No, don't go in the woods.
It's always a good idea when you go in the woods, right?
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
I don't like it. Oh god.
There are things that are making sense to me rewatching this now.
There's nothing.
And I'm obviously not saying them now, but
Yeah.
We're safe.
it doesn't make it any better. It actually makes it worse.
The thing you do. It's pretty cool, actually. And
Their chemistry is some of the
Corroded
fierce.
coffin.
you should come see us. We play at the Hideout on Tuesdays. It's pretty cool. We actually get a crowd of about 5 drunks. It's not exactly a garden, but gotta start somewhere, right? So, in other good news, flattery works with me. 25% discount for the half. $15. We're robbing blind here.
Do you have anything maybe stronger?
Rough day, kiddo. Oh, come on.
Can't catch a break.
Alley card checked. What a... Like, I remember people being dicks in high school, but I don't remember them being that bad.
Yeah.
Maybe there was something in the water in the 80s and 90s. I don't know.
Yeah, someone tells me that was exactly the case.
Angela!
Kick her ass. I don't condone violence as an educator, but kick her ass.
And everybody is watching. Thinks that she's just crazy.
It was just an accident.
Putting together the context
All right,
clues.
Angela.
That's a good teacher right there. Yes, indeed.
Tell her
We stand teachers that stand up for the students, even if they don't rat them out. Get your comeuppance, you son of a bitch.
Joyce, what are you doing? There has to be an easier way than that.
Well, that's exactly what she was being told to do. You have something heavy in a rope.
Mommy, what's
She doing?
he doing? Really necessary?
Yes.
Pop is alive.
Does it bother you that, like, we might win a championship, like, right after you graduated?
You know, yeah, that's an interesting point. Thank you so much for bringing that up.
Was he on the basketball
He
team?
was on the basketball team. If you remember, like when
season 1,
when
right?
Billy,
Yeah.
when Billy, no, not season 1. I think it was season 2, when him and Billy had a bit of a spat on the basketball court.
That's right.
Can you remember that was the chick that Robin had a crush on? And
Yeah.
That's why, like, the one that sounded like a Muppet.
Oh, say, can you
Totally sounds like her. I used to think she's had a this massive crush. I'm sorry. We took him up. Sorry, were you asking me a question? Okay.
Robin just
Kindred
rambles
spirits,
on.
bro.
Rambles
Kindred spirits.
She sounds amazing, doesn't she?
Steve, I fucking love Steve. Oh, this is a struggle bus.
She was an unexpected good part of season 2.
Oh, absolutely. We love her.
And I'll smile as I watch them die. A slow, aggravating death. So, we gonna do this? Or we gonna keep chit-chatting like this is your mommy's book club?
Yep.
Welcome to Hellfire.
Did exactly what he wanted.
Hail, Lord Vecna. Hail, Lord Vecna.
Love the Mountain Dew cans.
Oh, it's
Remove their
strangely accurate.
The nerd fuel never changes.
Oh, absolutely not.
One, do you flee Vecna and his cultists? Or do you stand your ground and fight? Come on.
Both of us have been at the same table dealing with this shit.
Yep.
I love this whole thing, like the back and forth.
Yeah.
You played a good D&D game, you know that it can be as rattling as just as rattling as the championship basketball game. That's for damn sure.
We can't kill him with 2 players.
You too? He only has 15
left. Don't be pussy.
You gotta get a good hit on him.
Really? Because we're not delusional.
I love Erica.
If there is no shame in running, don't try.
We've been told those exact sentiments and we don't ever fucking do it.
No. Attack on advantage.
Yeah.
Don't do it. You stand your ground and you fight, and if you TKO, then you TKO.
Yeah.
Let's kill the son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Let me find a way. Chances of success are 20 to 1. Never
Tell me the odds.
Just get me the ball. Get me the ball. Give me the D20.
Yes.
Oh, this is such good editing.
Right?
Oh no. Oh, the buzzer beater. Oh.
Yeah, what? Yeah, great editing here. Yep, takes the shot.
See, as a big sports fan, but also as a big, you know, like nerd, this is very.
Oh, great.
This is great.
Absolutely. Ooh.
In the fall. Oh.
It is stressful.
Yeah. That's funny. Yes. Nice.
God, fantastic.
So they're probably freshmen, right? I guess.
Yeah. Yes.
Ah, freshman coming in championship game off the bench. That's impressive.
Oh, they had too many injuries.
Yeah.
So that's the way to get it to happen.
Still.
Yep. Once again, kind of talking about how it was kind of a win for the town. I mean, that makes sense, you know, Midwest town type of deal. Oh, she was still listening. Is he growing on you a little bit?
A little bit, yeah.
He's intense, but he's definitely a fun character.
The Special K. How
Special K.
That's actually ketamine, I think.
You know, I'm you know, vanilla as hell. All I'm thinking about is cereal.
My mom was a PO. I'm not saying I took it.
No. It's all good.
I'm just saying I know what it is.
Yeah, I got you.
Sorry, I'm late, sweetheart.
I don't like the look on your wife's face. It's unsettling.
On the fact that she just walked back in.
With a smile, do you see her face?
Yeah, nothing.
You're going to look absolutely beautiful.
This poor kid.
Yep.
Hey, Chrissy.
Never good when the lights start flickering. Dude's not a big fan of spiders.
Wake up, Chrissy. Chrissy,
You wake up.
I don't like this, Chrissy. Wake up.
Also a TikTok noise.
No.
Don't cry.
Yeah, unsettling.
For your suffering to end.
Yep.
Oh God! Oh! What the hell? What the hell? Oh God!
Not any more pleasant the second time around.
It was horrible. Good Lord!
We're not watching the next episode. So we just finished watching episode 1, season 4 of Stranger Things, and as you can tell here,
well.
Oh
God, that's so.
Dude is struggling a little bit here.
We watched that episode in the dark.
Oh yeah, we were idiots, not knowing what we were getting into, and we watched this at around. Oh, we started watching at like 9:30 at night.
Did you sleep?
No. Oh, absolutely not. We did not. I did not sleep at all. And then we made the stupid decision to watch episode 2 the next night at the same exact time, and then from that point forward, I don't know because we're idiots. Yes, you really wanted to watch it, and so it yeah.
And like this apartment is hauntingly quiet.
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah,
God.
yeah,
Oh no.
Yep. Oh yeah. Yep. So let's break it down here a little bit because we got lots of things that happen in said episode that we need to go through here because there is a lot. For starters, we had the little intro here showing Dr. Banner. Banner, right? Brenner, that's what.
Brenner's the Hulk.
Brenner, yeah, you're right. Banner is the Hulk, yes. Dr. Brenner, showing a little flashback sequence of Elle supposedly just like wrecking shit, fucking up some kids' days here. Specifically, like you can see, you know, what have you done? Which, by the way, that is not actually Millie Bobby Brown.
Really? I thought they like de-aged her.
Nope, they got another actress to play her that just happens to look shockingly like her.
Yeah.
And so they might have done like a face, like place the face on somebody type of deal. But at the same time, I think they might have just taken somebody who looks exactly like her at a younger age.
Well, that's haunting.
Just a little bit. You know, we had that little part there. Thoughts on that part? What are you thinking here?
I don't know. I have predictions about why His Majesty showed up again.
What are you thinking on that?
I think he's the big bad.
You think he's the big bad? Okay.
I think that Creepy McGee, whatever thing that's gonna haunt my nightmares for the next 10 years.
Naturally.
I think that's Creepy McGee.
Oh, so you think Brenner is Creepy McGee?
Yes.
Interesting. Okay.
I think Brenner was hanging out with things and making friends with things he should not have.
Especially since the last time we saw him, the Demogorgon attacking him. Okay.
Yeah,
I respect that.
Something happened where he becomes Creepy McGee and he's just now Creepy McGee.
It's just Creepy McGee. All right, solid.
Creepy McGee does, yeah.
That's
terrifying.
Good to know.
That's my prediction. I'm probably wrong, but you know, you never know.
So let's talk about the crew out in California. So obviously, like we see the whole instance of like Elle is making a little diorama. Will is making a painting of some kind that we don't know quite yet what they happen to be painting here. And Elle is obviously having some issues at school.
Right.
Thoughts on anything that happened in that regard here?
I think I understand certainly why she's lying to her boy.
Yeah, absolutely.
I feel for her as like a student and as a teacher. Seeing that kind of kid. I don't know. I know it focused on Elle, but it was interesting to see Will in the background.
Not like main focus.
There was a girl playing footsies with him. Someone's down bad for our Will, and I was like, okay, but of course he's clueless, the poor bastard.
Clueless, you know, he definitely seems like, or maybe he just doesn't like the attention. Who knows?
Yeah.
My lovely wife has a particular theory here that a lot in the community actually have. That he's gay.
I mean, it's certainly it's not out of the realm of possibility. I mean, I did not see Robin coming.
That's true. Yeah, that's very true. Very true. Robin was kind of we didn't see it. All the pieces were there. We just didn't put the puzzle together.
Right.
Upon first watch through, and so like, you know, it's certainly a possibility. Neither confirm nor deny, because like I'm just as clueless about that as you are. And so I will say, like, watching back through it kind of helps kind of solidify some potential theories of mine.
Right.
I'll get into that a little bit more as we get further on and get to like the end of the first part of the season, because obviously the second part of the season doesn't come out until a couple of days from now, and so you know, I don't know anything beyond that point myself, so I can only stress theories in that regard. Obviously we saw Kyle getting bullied, you know, the typical, you know.
That seemed like I'd like to think I've watched a few more 80s movies in my day as a millennial.
Naturally.
But like that seems overly aggressive. Like even for like shitty high school bully kind of like it. I think what bugged me about it is it wasn't over the top. Like you know, shitty high school bully. That was very like realistic.
Yeah.
And that was like
that hurts a little extra.
Yeah, it does. I'm like, wow, she sucks.
She definitely sucks.
I did like the teacher coming in clutch though. That was cool.
That was nice. That's actually cool. Kind of like breaking the stereotype, because most of the time, like especially in 80s movies and shows, the teacher is usually super freaking passive. Like they don't do shit.
Yeah.
And so that was kind of a nice, like, you know, refresher, change of pace type of deal. Seeing the teacher actually step in and do something for a change.
Yeah.
We got to briefly see Dustin with Susie.
Love that they're still together.
Oh yeah.
Love the fact that she's some 80s like computer hacker person. Also peep the online grades there.
Oh my goodness, that old school
pixelated.
Oh yeah, great. Absolutely fantastic. Then I kind of want to talk about the whole like Nancy and Jonathan thing real quick. So
yeah, that was weird.
Yeah,
I'm not sure where, if I missed something. I don't know if I was supposed to get something that I didn't see, but like there's some sort of weird.
Yeah,
like they're clearly still into each other, but like I don't know what
there's also something weird going on between the two of them.
Yeah, I don't know.
Definitely more to come, I'm sure. But like to kind of start things off here, yeah, definitely some weird energy going on. They're all kind of both telling like the same lie in the sense,
right? Yeah,
and it was
kind of whack. I don't know.
Yeah, almost like they're covering for each other in a very strange way.
I'm smelling some breakup that they didn't want to break up, but circumstances called for such things.
Okay.
That turned into like, oh well, you know, he's great, he's awesome, and you know, we're madly in love, and everything's fine. Like it was overly like, everything, you know,
everything was
like,
good. Yeah.
That kind of wigged me out.
No, I totally got you now.
Someone's not. Some fishy's going on there.
Right, and then we've also got Joyce.
The love of my life.
Yes, we love Winona Ryder. That will probably not be the last time we talk about Winona Ryder because.
It shouldn't be the last time we talk about
no,
never
it's
not
never gonna be the
her.
last time.
In
No.
fact, everyone should have to always talk about Winona.
Madly in love.
Yes,
Totally down bad.
We will always talk about Winona Ryder. So she gets creepy Russian doll in the mail, telling her that Hopper is alive.
But no, what I noticed, and if I saw it right, because you only saw the shot very briefly.
Right.
If you notice it, it says Hop is alive. It doesn't say I'm alive. And now if you're going with the like serial killer cutout, you know, letter things going on there, it would be easier to just say I'm alive.
Right.
Which means it's someone else who knows that Hop is alive.
Ooh,
that Hop can't get to her. Get to her.
All right.
And I swear to heaven, Duffer Brothers, if you're listening, if you two don't put those two together by the end of the series, like, come on, man. Give me some resemblance of peace.
Right.
Because I've gotten nothing.
A little bit of Hop and Joyce just being able to reunite. I got you. I
need a little bit.
We love our, you know, resident conspiracy theorist helping her out.
Yeah.
He's
I'm surprised he took the call, to be honest.
That's a fair point. That's a fair point.
If you remember, and it was either 2 or 3, he was like having this big conniption. About like, oh, the Russians are gonna like come spy on us. I'm like, I mean, joke's on the rest of us because, you know, Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs Vodka Town over there.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's also hilarious to me that he's like, you know, freaked out about Russians.
Yeah.
But he's drinking an aggressively Russian drink.
Oh yeah, he
in an
drinks only
aggressively
vodka.
Russian way, it seems.
I mean, like maybe it's like there is an irony, but I think it's also understand thy enemy, is what he's kind of going with, and then
I think he's just freaking nuts.
Well, That too,
you
but,
know, like, he's a few rounds short of a full clip.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Few fries short of a Happy Meal there.
Right. So obviously we see Max going through some shit. She's going through some therapy. Going back through and watching like all of her like nervous tics, like those are totally like moves that we all do in this household. Like we are all like, you know, we do like the leg shake type of deal,
the twisting.
Yeah, the fidgeting and whatnot. You know, there weren't fidget cubes back then, so
no,
like
they're not.
It's very much her just like she got her anxious tics. She's got some mental problems going on here.
I found it rather sad about her and that's
like obviously like you can tell that he still very much cares, but at the same time like she doesn't want the help. Right. She's basically saying like,
well, I don't know if it's she doesn't want the help, she doesn't know how to accept the help.
Okay, all right.
This kind of calls to like me being a teacher and everything. It's like these kids are too old for their age. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, so they've gone through some serious trauma.
They've gone through some stuff that they're not equipped yet because they don't have the tools to. You know what I'm saying?
No, I totally get it.
They're having a level 20 encounter when they're level 3. You know what I'm saying?
Like, you know what?
They didn't get an extra attack roll because you don't get an extra attack roll until level 15.
Right.
You shouldn't be fighting a level 20 monster yet.
Yes.
To staying on brand.
The only reason they were able to win said fight is because they had their OP friend roll in, save the day 2 to 3 times in a row.
Right.
And now they've been nerfed as a result. Like,
right. You don't get to keep that same kind of extra stat there, which is. So I thought that was kind of sad that while they are old, you know, they're also just still kids.
They're still kids, yeah.
And they're just kids who have seen monsters and shit, but like
they've seen some serious trauma and shit.
They're
Absolutely.
Still kids.
And so we have kind of what's going on with the Hellfire Club. The basketball game
that was really cool,
right?
That was like my favorite part, I think, probably because it was the least amount of trauma and the happiest I'm ever gonna get with this goddamn show. But I liked the editing. I thought the parallel between the basketball game and the D&D campaign was really cool.
Yes.
I kind of empathize with Lucas there because I played sports in high school and I was also a nerd in high school, so like not that I was ever the star athlete. I just want to make that painfully clear. But just like having you have the jock friends, and then you kind of want the jock friends to like you because you have to
the social hierarchy.
You have to practice with those bums 5 times a week. But then having like your nerdy friends and like the balance between like sports and then like look, there's that cool nerdy shit, and that's kind of like the dichotomy of my brain.
Well, yeah, that was me being a theater guy and a baseball player. Like those two don't typically mix yet. That was what I was dealing with. So yeah, the editing in that scene is phenomenal. I totally agree with that one because it just looks so cool. Like the dice roll.
That was very well done. I thought it was pretty cool.
Do you think, based off your theory of the Hellfire Club, do you think it's X-Men related?
I don't know. I don't have enough information.
Okay.
I believe it is.
You saw a theory?
Comic book betting on
the comic book.
Actually, a Hellfire comic.
Oh shit!
That doesn't.
What the hell?
I don't know if that works.
So
timeline wise, because I think the Hellfire Club, and again, this is me being a comic book nerd.
Naturally.
I think the Hellfire Club is supposed to come out around this season-ish. Because look it up. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna look up.
Again, I'm not trying to I'm not trying to be like that. It came out during this June 5th at 5 o'clock.
Right. So I'm curious to see first appearance. 1980. It would have been
It
before.
would have worked. Yeah,
it would have
that
worked.
would have worked.
So
I
they
concede
literally,
I was wrong.
They literally mention a Hellfire Club comic before, like,
this
3 seasons before
Right.
this shit.
Right.
When Will's like, I'll take your X-Men. Wait. Your X-Men one. It might have been 129. I might have to go back. So
it could be. I don't know.
Fucking hell. That's new information to me.
Because that's the whole Dark Phoenix. I didn't realize.
Have you not seen that theory?
I have not seen that theory,
Well,
but
I guess
like,
it's not really a theory. It's like a fun little fact.
right.
I
but
didn't
I
realize-
appreciate that from you, babe.
I didn't realize the Dark Phoenix saga was that early.
Yeah.
I thought it was much later.
Right.
I don't know.
Oh,
I
wait.
don't.
Okay, so now this is something I didn't know. That's the Dark Saga.
That is the
Yeah,
Dark Phoenix saga.
it's-
Yeah.
That's a fun little tie-in. Bye.
Oh,
Oh.
Lord. No.
I'm gonna have to do a little bit more research and discussion on that one. So we have the Hellfire Club. That's pretty epic. The game is pretty epic. Now we have our new character.
Okay.
We have our new characters, I should
Yeah.
say.
They both break stereotypes, which is how cool you can get merch.
Yes.
Which this show is very good at doing.
Yes.
I don't get why your girl's down bad for him. But I mean,
it'll develop over time.
Okay.
Totally develop over time.
I still didn't get why your girl was down bad for
Right.
for what's his face.
She likes Zachary Montgomery. She also really liked oh no, but we're talking about a new character, Eddie.
Oh, I know. He was saying he wasn't.
Oh,
I
for
was
the
down
okay.
bad for Billy.
Gotcha, for Billy. Okay. Yeah.
With the stupid
Eddie.
looking mustache.
Yeah, and then Eddie is another one who is a fan favorite in the community. That might develop over time for you. We'll see what kind of happens.
I don't hate him as much as I initially thought.
Right.
I think he's actually I do kind of like him. He's kind of cool. The new character was it Chrissy? Chrissy's just another
tragic,
Game of
Barb, Bob,
yeah,
Alexi type of character.
Barb, I didn't really care. I mean, that's gonna probably sound insensitive. I didn't care enough about the show. I didn't care enough about the character.
Right.
to-
Yeah,
I'm
not at that point. Yeah.
I didn't care.
My wife is judging hard.
Justice for Barb and for Bob and for
For Bob, yeah, I cared.
Justice for Bob, yes. Very
But
much. we cared a little bit more about Bob, but like I know that might be a hot take, but like it's also like we are a little extra on that train, especially
'Cause he's
growing up.
Samwise Gamgee.
Exactly. So like,
okay, Barb was. Yeah, that sucks when a teenager dies, but like,
yeah,
she's a teenager in a monster movie. Who cares?
Right. And so, meanwhile, though, with Chrissy, obviously, she's also kind of in a similar situation.
There's some. I have lots of like theories and guesses. Oh, why did you pause it there? Sweet heavens.
It's all
Much
good.
better.
Hey, I got you.
It's haunting. I have theories and stuff. I think maybe, first of all, I think her mom was wicked abusive, either verbally or otherwise.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't think that's supposed to be any kind of secret.
No.
The second thing is
that's why she's in the bathroom puking.
Yeah.
She obviously has an eating disorder.
it's either an eating disorder or an anxiety thing or some unholy combination of the two. The other thing, not to play like couch psychologist or whatever,
Right.
but the other thing I found kind of I have theories about is I think that her parents turned into gelatinous thing of doom, and maybe there's some like major like cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs psychological trauma because going on there.
So they were like part of like the Beast in season 3. Okay.
Which could I don't know. Like,
Okay. No, but it's a fun theory. It's definitely a fun theory.
So that's kind of my guess because I got major like spooky psychological
right.
Clearly she needs a hug and a bowl of ice cream, but like
Maybe a little bit more than that, but like,
Some heavy
you know.
therapy with drugs, perhaps.
Introduction of the new villain.
I like this. I don't like this one. You're not supposed to. But I think I like this one so far the best. The Demogorgon was cool, but it was just kind of like
one no villain. Yeah,
you know.
And then season 2, we had the Mind Flayer,
which was cool, but not nearly as like, I don't know. There was nothing tangible. You know what I'm saying? And then
we had the Demodogs.
The Demodogs were kind of cool.
And then season 3, we had the creature,
gelatinous, you know, thing of doom. I like that better. I also like that thing could talk. I thought that was cool.
Right.
Haunting in its own way.
This character, yeah.
But I like how each villain kind of gets more oomph.
Yeah,
to them.
There's an escalation.
Homeboy's got a story.
Oh,
I think he's Brenner personally.
Okay.
I think he's Brenner, but you know, because none of them could talk like they like. He's kind of he's a humanoid.
He kind of looks humanoid. Okay.
Yeah, the claws and the.
Yeah, definitely looks like a little bit more like an actual like person rather than.
He looks like he was shaved, but you know.
Yeah, and he's got a weird sort of like
weird creepy tentacle.
Yeah. And so, any final thoughts on this episode? Because
I do and I don't want to watch episode 2, but that's par for the course.
Yeah, but we'll see where tonight takes us. We'll see what happens. So,
honestly, this is my favorite episode up to this point. I won't say I liked it better.
Okay.
But my favorite episode up to this point was the last episode of the last season.
So
this is on par.
Okay.
With that episode.
So would you say that this is the strongest start to a Stranger Things season?
Unfortunately, yes.
Okay.
And I say unfortunately because you literally don't get a chance to breathe.
Right. Like, fair enough.
You get a little like it's like jumping into a pool. You know, like season 3 got to swim around a little bit, and this one was just like no shark.
Yeah. Yeah, and like season 1, it was a whole lot of like world building, characterization.
Yeah.
Season 2, it was kind of like picking up the pieces from season 1, and so I kind of had to do some like, you know, back tripping, you know, backlog type of deal. Season 3 was kind of catching up with our characters where they happen to be at that point, and so once again, kind of doing some characterization. This one is just. Boom, right in your face.
Like this one, the other ones you could have, like, if you didn't see season 1 for whatever silly reason, like, or if you forgot season 1, or because people watch this when it comes out, I wait forever.
Yeah.
But like you could kind of be like, oh yeah, that kind of happened.
Yeah.
This is like either you saw it or you don't. I don't care.
Yeah.
Here's creepy McGee over there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and there is a very specific name that they give him later on.
Oh, lovely.
Yep, and there is a very specific reason to this, which I'm gonna get into when they actually mention the name, because there's actually, once again, D&D related. Shocker.
Yeah.
But I recently
really rolled the dice on that one.
Yeah. I recently watched a Critical Role episode where the name that they give to this creature is spoken, and I heard this and I freak the fuck out because I was like,
I think the campaign's got more significance too.
You think the campaign for this one? You think it's gonna
because that seems to have like, because they happen to be fighting a Demogorgon and then they happen to be fighting a Mind Flayer, and then they happen to be. They didn't really do a whole lot of D&D in last season.
Right. Well, that was Will's whole character, was that like he just wanted to play. Just let Will play D&D. Will has gotten screwed so many times. Yeah. I'm saying at this point, justice for fucking Will, because he has just gotten the short end of the stick straight from season 1 forward.
Yeah,
like, his friends treat him like shit.
Now, I don't like Mike, and that's not a hot take. Apparently,
that's not really a hot take.
Like,
Not a hot take at all.
No,
Mike was. I empathize with Mike. I liked Mike in season 1. Season 2, I'm like, yeah, you're kind of an annoying kid, but kids are annoying.
Yeah. Season 3's entire character was about I love Elle, and I'm just gonna.
Which is great. I'm glad you're in love. That I'm happy for you. But like, you suck, bro. You're a dick. And this one, he's slightly more likable, but only because he's in the presence of Dustin.
Right.
I think Dustin makes him more likable.
But just by association.
Right.
I mean,
and
like,
also he didn't talk a lot.
Right.
So he didn't open his mouth to be unlikable. So he was more. I don't know. I think he's kind of a dick. Really.
Well, I think that's a good place to end off on this one. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for the guest star, who will be very much appearing in a variety of other videos coming up soon. We're going to be doing some reactions to Batman the Animated Series. He has seen the entire thing. I have seen none of it. And so it's going to be kind of like the opposite kind of thing, where I know a lot about Stranger Things, and he knows a lot about Batman the Animated Series, so I'm not going to know a whole lot going into that one.
I can't wait.
And so we're going to be doing all sorts of fun reactions all together. I'm really excited about it. So make sure that you subscribe to the channel, because it will make sure that you get notification whenever I post a new video.
Bell.
Yes, hit the bell. Hit the ding. But otherwise, class, you are officially dismissed, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out, everybody.